Greetings to everybody, this is your teacher, and we are on page 88. Is technology making us stupid? That's the question, and this is the reading. So, the first thing that we have to do is read the first paragraph. Let's go. Over the last 30 years or so, technology has created a world of instant and easy communication. We are easily accessible and online all the time, but at the same time, we're living in a state of profound isolation, more disconnected from each other than ever before. We're so dependent on texting, Facebook, and Twitter that we're forgetting how to talk with other humans. Not convinced, here are four well known conversation killers. Which ones do you recognize? So, tenemos aquí, habiendo leído este párrafo, ¿qué nombre le pondrían aquí? ¿Cómo le, un título escríbanle ustedes, ¿no? Ahora dice Conversation Killer 1, Conversation Killer 2, Conversation Killer 3 and Conversation Killer 4. Le vamos a poner el audio para que sigan la lectura y dice read the rest of the article, a paragraph at a time. After each one, choose the correct conversation killer. Entonces, estos conversation killers son acciones que realizas para matar o dejar o tener, interrumpir una conversación, ¿ya? Entonces, vamos a colocar el audio para que puedan escuchar atentamente.
Audio 8.10. Are we unlearning how to communicate? By Theo Smith. Over the last 30 years or so, technology has created a world of instant and easy communication. We are easily accessible and online all the time, but at the same time, we're living in a state of profound isolation, more disconnected from each other than ever before. We're so dependent on texting, Facebook, and Twitter that we're forgetting how to talk with other humans. Not convinced? Here are four well-known conversation killers. Which ones do you recognize?
Conversation Killer 1. It's a 21st century extension to your body, right? Cut it off and life stops. What if there's an important new tweet, Facebook message, and so on? So remember, when you hear a bleep, stop talking, even if you're in the middle of a very interesting discussion, and look at the screen immediately. Surely the other person can wait.
Conversation Killer 2. After all, you really want to help, don't you? If you think your interlocutor is doing anything that you consider unhealthy, impractical, or immoral, tell him or her so. Remember, the golden rule is to assume the other person wants your sensible advice.
Conversation Killer 3. Preferably in the middle of the sentence. When you realize your interlocutor is silent, start talking, even if you say something stupid. Also, it doesn't matter if you change the subject completely. You're not actually listening anyway, remember?
Conversation Killer 4. When someone introduces a subject, find a way to make it essentially about you. For example, a friend tells you he or she's going to attend a rock concert. Don't ask who, when, and where. Instead, talk about the last show you went to and why it was the best performance in showbiz history.
Okay, that's it. So you have to write the number 1, 2, 3, or 4 here. After that, match the definitions. A conversation, understand a situation based on good judgment, and suppose and be present. So to the bold words, sensible, assume, discussion, tint, okay? That's what you have to. Alright. Now, listen to 3 dialogues between friends and identify the conversation killers from 7B. Escuchamos entonces el audio. Y escogemos los 3 diálogos y escogemos cuál es el conversation killer que está ahí en la pantalla.
Audio 8.11. 1. Guess what? I just bought a new car.
Really? Well, that's cool. I'm going to try to sell mine in October or November, tops. It's got over 80,000 miles on it, I think. Time to get a new one.
Wow, that's a lot. Anyway, it's a brand new Focus. And
A Focus? No way. Dad drives a Focus too, you know. Must be his third or fourth. You know what? I'll give him a call right now and break the good news. Dad, guess who I'm talking to?
2. Hey, want to have lunch together on Friday?
I can't. I'm seeing the doctor on Friday.
Oh, yeah? Anything serious?
He's kind of worried about my cholesterol levels.
Well. We've had this discussion 3 or 4 times before, haven't we?
Oh, there you go again.
You eat far too much junk food and don't get enough exercise.
I know. I'm a bad person.
And worst of all, you pretend you're in perfectly good health. Reality check, you're not. With this lifestyle, you're going to have a heart attack when you're 40 or 50. How many times have I told you to?
3.
Hi, Yuko. Just saw your tweet. Calling to wish you a safe trip.
Thanks. The plane leaves at 2 and I haven't started packing yet.
Oh, don't worry. You still have, 5 or 6 hours?
I'm really excited. I'd like to know if all the stuff we see in movies.
Is true? Oh, you bet it is. By the way, there's this great little restaurant on the corner of Broadway and 47th or 48th that you simply must try. Seriously, you've got to go there. I think it's called La Pasta, La Pasta something. Google it.
What about the Guggenheim? Terry says,
Nah, she doesn't know what she's talking about. That museum is terrible. Sucks. You should visit the Museum of Natural History instead. You see,
Okay, that will be everything that you have to do for this day. See you in the next class, but don't forget that you have to do is technology making us stupid. A, exercise, en el cuaderno exercise B, C, and D. That's it.